Right, this might be a mistake. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream, but I have a lot of things that I really want to do in game, but I'm not going to do them now. I'm going to catch up on reading. I have a lot of reading because I was meant to dip briefly into the quarry and then read the manual. Instead, I went on and fought the boss, and then I got even more pages for my backlog for stopping the stream. So here we are. I also have some lore ports, but I'm probably not going to get into them now. I'd like to just get some reading done. So, let's start with the boss scavenger. Who I meant to pause during the fight and read that name, but I didn't. So that says, the Queen, well, I misgendered the boss scavenger for a start apparently, of those who pick the bones of this land. Okay, she's a queen apparently. Anyway, let's get to the manual. Where shall we start? Probably the first page that likely to be interesting. I'm not going for mechanics first, I'm going for things that might be lore related. Yeah, sure, let's do the hints and clues page. This is page 21. I'm going to start noting the page numbers I'm translating. I'll sort out this later. Starting up here. Stumped. Oh, that's that's a difficult one again. I always have trouble with the R vowels. Ear. That's ear. That vowel's read ear. Remember that. How will I remember that? Yeah, I can sort of picture it as an ear, kind of. Here are some clues for you. Try to help. Try to help. Try to help your. I see. Try to help your friends if you can. That I think that's I. Yes, it is. What was I? entered the temple. But it was empty. What now? Nothing worth transcribing yet. Here is where Ruin Seeker would place 3 keys. Okay. So far this page isn't actually looking very interesting, but it could potentially have something interesting on it. Where are... No, that's not... No, is that where? Yeah, yes it is where. Where are the keys? Well, actually, I've got a good idea. You can't find any I'm currently reading that as a wishot, which is obviously wrong. No, that's not. Without, you cannot find any without. Prayer. Try tombs. Okay. How do I get to the ruined atoll? Traverse the far shore. You don't actually have to do that, there's a ladder. Traverse the far shore with gates and pray. We've already read that part about the golden path and read that. The checkpoint is dead. This isn't going to be surprising, but we might as well finish reading the page. It must see to the right. It must see to the core. It must see to the core. That is what it says. To me, I'm noting this because now this seems lore relevant. Wait a minute, that's not is. Checkpoint. S's. Checkpoints. Oh, right. Checkpoints. Points. C to 4. It's definitely what that says. Luck. Sorry, look. Look. Luck would be yes. Okay, definitely look. For nearby. Look for a nearby tomb. Alters C to the core, and network guides them vision. Interesting. That's very curious. Old burying ground is too hard. Why? It is a place of this of despair. Do have that, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's air. Is a place of despair. Only ghosts may enter. I don't think I need to note that one. Page 21 done. Don't need any of this right now. We read this? I'm not sure. Flooded. No, but flooded layer. We've definitely not read this. Flooded layer. Beneath the. What page is this again? This is page 29. Flooded layer beneath the surface. Filled with monsters. making no, what is that what that says? No, it doesn't say that. What's that vowel again? Oh, that's in first place. That's not an M either. That's walking. Walking. Walking in water will. I mean, this is not important to note, but anyway, walking in water will slow you. But also some bows. Watch out for what? Watch out for what lies below. And let's use your shield. Whatever we've read that part. And beneath the earth. This is really not going to be important. It's also not going to take long. Beneath the beneath the earth are many oh no, that's just air again. I'm getting confused. Are many scary places. I don't think we know that vowel. Yeah, we do. I say be there to take a lantern. Be there to take a lantern? That I think that's wrong. Be I don't know, I think that's right. It shouldn't be right. Wasn't important anyway. Below the... This is very much going to be unimportant. Below the... fortress of... No, below the fortress is cave. One key to the Shadow Liet is guarded by the last great machine of war. When the siege was okay, this is a bit of lore actually, so that's one key to the it is guarded past great machine of war. When siege was done, this this beast was a cost. What? That's not a word. Moving on. Into lowercase, please. Into this. only a purpose. I don't really think so, but I'm going to write a sounding out of this word. Yeah, I don't know what that. Weird. Moving on. I do want to get more reading done. I already read the only major part of this. No, in fact, I read all of this page before. You know what? Let's proceed a bit. Find. Okay, this page looks interesting. Say, many have hold up. Sort. That's sort. Many have sort. Let's say secrets. Yeah, secrets of this world. Brain. Pay or buy? What's that? Let's get these confused. Buy. May say drain. No, it does not say drain. No, it does not say drain. There's drawn. Drawn by the great power and Hold up, I need to think about that one. Other. It's other. Secret. Legends. Keep doing the title drop. The librarian. Has learned. Wait, is that learned? Yes, I think that's learned. Let me just check that. Yes, learned. Much. Where am I typing? Librarian has learned much. Okay, including powerful. Sorceries. I cheated a bit on reading sorceries. I have not completely confirmed that's what it says, but that's the only thing it could be. He makes his home I'm blanking. What? Oh, high. High, yes, that is the word. High above the clouds. Waiting for foolish Ruin Seekers. Almost a guess, but that does look like Ruin Seekers. Capitalize that one. Going to bring him more pages. That's the first mention of the manual in the manual. First mention of, I think that's the first mention of pages of the manual in the manual. Although powerful is tragedy is belief that the Holy Cross resides in the cathedral. Why would that be a tragedy? And apparently we now know that the Holy Cross does not reside in the cathedral. He will never visit the far shore. So doesn't are we not counting when he dies? I guess that wouldn't be a visit. Or we've been visiting the far shore without, presumably without the Holy Cross. Maybe we do have the Holy Cross already? Oh. That's definitely a curious bit of lore. That was worth translating. Waits for Rune Seekers to bring him more pages. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. I have trouble with that vowel. Oh, yes, that's why. Will stop. Oh yes, that is correct. Will stop at nothing. Also the scavengers. Will stop at nothing to obtain the Questagon. That is seriously what they're called, apparently. The wait, that's not the, is it? She has that is she, right? That is she. Long known that it lies in the rooted cigarette. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've never had to say it aloud before last stream. But as only has only now entered its depths. It cost many lives. but any... No, that's not. No, that is any. Any prize would be so any price would be acceptable. Any price would be acceptable. But then I took it, although I don't think I killed her. Why does she... What? Why does she want the questagon? It's a key, but does it do anything else? I don't think the law said anything about it. The key is no mere toy. It doesn't say anything about another use for them. But the inner part was the monastery. Not sure I should actually. Do I need? Yeah, sure. I'll be writing this down. Some of it looks like it could be important lore. Once place of worship for the gods for the gods ought to live beneath the earth. It was abandoned when the cathedrals Yes, cathedrals. Influence. Reached its peak. Cavity. Oof. Now this word looks like it's going to be a little bit hard. Exposed. Is that exposed? Yes, exposed. Fossil. As what? This is pointing at one of the tombs, which they were working on. At least I think it is. That does say fossil, doesn't it? Fossil. So. Yes. Denied. No, that's not denied. Denoted? No. And dented. Dented a patch of local. What? Of truth? That can't be right. I think that's right. No, that's not right. I apparently really screwed things up here. I'll worry about that word another time. it's definitely true. No, that is true. Weird. Okay. Did I say, did that not say dented? Does that say local? Dented. And does say patch. Does the patch of local truth out of the canonical plane? Okay, that sentence at least makes sense to me, but it's pretty strange concept, so the tombs / fossils can directly affect reality some way. And I guess that our radiation poisoning effect was related to that. Knew there would be some lore in here. Rooted ziggurat. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly again. A house. House for strange gods. Exposed. By erosion and greed. Gun. It's a gun, but it fires souls. Powerful. But uses souls, uses a lot of souls, a lot of magic, which is souls. Savvy. Savvy explorers have been none to known. That's known. Be known to quest for this soon after that there. Yes, of course it's there. That is the one R vowel that I should know. Arrival. Yes, I think that I'll be rushing the gun when I replay. Yeah, low miasma is the area which was really bad for us. Bottom of the quarry. Will sap your will to go on. Unless Re... Reconchance? Reconchance? Unless perchance? That's... That's not even close to how you say perchance. Where am I typing? Ah. Okay, that can't be what it's meant to say. Precautions. Wait, precautions. Does that say precautions? Precautions. Oh yeah, I did miss a vowel there. Precautions. That makes sense. Say, where, where the rumors? Were the rumors? Were the rumors? Making too many mistakes. Yeah, mentioned. Yeah, is not mentioned. Misunderstood. That's a pretty interesting one too, but moving on. Yeah, maybe later. Hero, that says hero. Might not look at the cathedral just yet. Ah, the far shore. That of course says the Shadow Oubliette. That part is actually written with rotated letters. We'll look at that in a minute. Sword of the Air. Okay, that's what's in the middle. Hold up. There's a secret passage shown. The far shore. I wasn't going to do any gameplay, I'm just going to quickly check that. Okay, we don't appear to be able to go there anyway. Unless... No, I don't think so. Stolen device. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, very brief exploration tangent. Didn't find anything. Ruin Seekers. Ruin Seekers Arrival. Runeseeker's Arrival. Now that's an interesting way to name the place, even though it is where we start. Okay, now this is going to be a little difficult to read. I'm going to turn my head a bit. I can't type a schwa very easily. I'm just going to put an A. No, I'll put a lowercase. We never normally use that. Just going to write this out phonetically first. Key is on. So far this is all looking like one glyph words. Hold up, that doesn't say on, that says no. A key is no mere toy. Out of curiosity, does it actually say that on the gate if we look at it in the bar shore? No, it doesn't look like we see anything written here. Much is hidden in this world. Bound be? Oh, wait, there's more to that word. Bound. Behind. That's not found, it is bound. Bound behind the power of the Holy Cross. The Holy Cross is the D-pad. We do have the Holy Cross, we've had it all along. Prove to this who that's not this. Those who this isn't making a lot of sense to me right now. Yeah, I must have misread some of that. Let me try again. I'm doubting core both times that I've read it. Maybe something wrong. Open the vaults. Left. 2. Help. Wise. Ruin Seekers. Free the souls. That. Stayed. Find. 2. Guide. You. And receive. Their gift. Don't know about these gifts so far, but okay. This says follow the golden path. I'm going to note that. Sure, I'll note that. Why not? Why can't I remember this spell ever? Ah yes, about endings. Yeah, we don't want to become the heir to the heir, that is obviously going to be bad. That's yellow. That part of the golden path. Page 45, part of the golden path. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's not the full word. Extinguish. Now, I don't think I'm getting this right. Must be beacons. Spark. Extinguish the beacon's last spark. Making a lot of mistakes now. Yeah, we don't want to become a martyr very much. courage, maybe? Courage that is untempered by kindness. Courage that is untempered by kindness risks eating itself. Forever. Correct? I think so. Anyway, we don't want to do that, but we're going to. Certainly going to get what's most certainly the bad ending first. Say. Okay, so there's going to be more about fairies on the previous page, page 47, that we have not yet got. Find a special location. All the freed fairies gather. It said they have a final treasure. And will only give it up when certain. A certain number, not necessarily all of them, of their friends are freed. Yeah, I certainly thought that was going to be all of them. And that's the list of fairy locations I've already translated. The Golden Path, Greatest Spell. No text on there, just a cute illustration. Ah, this was going to be interesting. Yeah, we got our red tear stone ring, our blue tear stone ring, our Ashen Estus flask, the anklet, which is going to stay on all game. We have not found perfume. Tincture is there's its attack up, defense down. I should measure that at some point. Bracer. This looks like less stamina to shield, possibly less stamina for parrying too. I should also test special attacks. Lucky Cup, that Horns, Hearts, 15% rate. Muffling Bell, Louder Echo, Revenger's Mask, Dagger Strap. Got something to do with attack clearly, but I don't know what. Maybe it makes... Hold up. was wondering if it was making the roll and stab easier or something, but I don't know, it seems the same to me. How much stamina does it use? It uses 1 bar. 1 bar. Yeah, I don't know. Magic Echo, we know about that. Unnamed card, which sets your sword on fire and puts you on critical HP. Aura's Gem, we have not encountered that, but what does this say? That power? I don't think that's power. Yeah. Hera? Parry time. Parry time. Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice. I quite like that. I'd like to use parry more. I may not get that for a little while, so I'm going to note it so I don't forget. Did you retain the letter from us? Well, I haven't found it yet. I presume it's in the game. This is going to be a reference to I've never actually played it myself, but this is one of the most well-known puzzles from NES games. Anyway, it's going to be a reference to that. Immerse it in water for 60 seconds. To see secret message. I don't think I found the letter. I'll probably find it later. But yeah, go stand in water for 60 seconds when I've found the letter. Got it? This had no text on it. It was just various stuffed flowers, the flask spell, the invisible maze, the windmill, the fact that you can get a freeze ray and then grapple to enemies, although apparently not all enemies. I don't know what the rule is because I couldn't use that to get to the chest I'm missing in the Dark Tomb. Hey, I want to read anything else. Right, now. Read all of this, all of this, all of that. I haven't read this, but it's not going to be very interesting right now. I kind of want to know about the stability part. Also add some page numbers. So yes, I've learnt that the Holy Cross is the directional pad. That was pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, bit of mechanics. Stuff on the left is probably not going to be that important, but I want to know what the stuff about stability says, because I have been getting knocked back and I've not exactly known when that happens. Take enough. Hits. And you will flinch. If it really big, you can even be knocked over. The hidden stability gauge is 25% of your total HP. But does it recover? That was kind of the information I wanted to know. Never mind. You lose stability when we're out of stamina, can't use special techniques, can't block, take more damage, and do not get iframes. Sure, let's read some more descriptions of items that we haven't. The Holy Cross is more than a mere item. Yes, it's a directional pad. Why is it mentioning that under magic, though? I mean, I guess it's considered a magical item, although it doesn't use magic points. We're probably not actually going to note any of this. Tunic's going well. The Tunic reading is going well. I've learnt quite a lot today. I'll go over that after after I'm done with this page in a minute. Is this the hero blade or forgery? Okay, I'm actually going to note that one because it implies that there's something called the hero blade. Sorry, Hero's Blade. Stick, just a stick. Shield. I think we've read this already, but okay. Left by a rudling. No, we've not read this. Use it to deflect. Sorry, use to deflect. Blows. Read the first two bombs. I don't think we've read the fire bomb. Fire. Fire. This is going to be a joke description, isn't it? Every what says every while, and that should, you would think everyone, but no. Every while. Every while. Every while. That's not a word. Never mind. Well, and fire. It must be everywhere. Oh yes, I am missing a stroke. That is everywhere. Fire everywhere. And ow, 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 ow. Okay, yeah. Right, that took me a minute. You need a key to open one of the rare old doors. The key disappears. Fruits. Eat fruits to restore HP or MP. There are born moving on from that word for now. That's meant to be gone, right? That case, that's they. Yes, that's they are gone forever. So snack sparingly. Do we not get the +1 on them? Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I haven't used them really. When is well, that's one is spicy, one is minty. One is spicy, one is minty. Gift gives a boost to attack or SP. Yeah, okay. Effigy. Betray. That really say betray? Yeah, it does. Betray for coins. Each betrayal is sweeter than the last. I'm actually going to note that one because it the trail suggests possibly I shouldn't be doing this. Lure. Soul of the beloved hero. Food. No. Foes. No. Foes will be pricked. Golden coin. A special. Pressure, I think. Yes, I think so. a special treasure that allows a wish, a special treasure that allows a wish. I mean, we know what they do already, but might as well finish reading the page. Use to will no use to what use at will to give to wish eater. Wish eater. Yeah, that's I wasn't expecting that. Also, it's possible that I got it wrong. I'm also trying to read quickly here. I've already read that magic potion. Maybe this has some lore too. Life. Lifeblood of the hero. Actually, that's already lore. Quaff. I'm quite proud that I realised I said quaff immediately. To restore your will. So HP is officially will. That matches up with what was being said about the miasma. Oh wait a minute, just say more. Will to go on. Okay, so HP was referred to also as the will to go on. Or, okay. Miss. Mysteriously. refills. Is it whenever? Yes, that is whenever. You touch checkpoint. Find, this isn't going to be very interesting probably, find some and you get free flask. What does this say? Offer up. I'm going to start typing this one because offerings are quite law relevant. Offer up ash to make your magic potions. Yeah, potions. More potent. Is that potent? That's potent. It is said the ash is of, it is said the ash of here. Yes, it is. Heroes. Fortifies the blood. Unsure if that's important lore or not. Ooh, I think I'm about done with translation for now. I'm going to just go over the stuff that I have translated today. And put page numbers on things that I translated previously. Here we go, that was on page 35. That's also move that down actually. Move that significantly down. I had real trouble parsing this sentence before, and that's because when you read slowly, the meanings of words sort of calcify before they should. So I had as with the while meaning rather than the because meaning. It's because here. As the shore bleeds one falsehoods and memories, the air hungers for reminders of the corporeal world. That made complete sense, but it made no sense to me at the time because I took so long translating the first clause. Yes, this was interesting. It says the checkpoint said it must see to the core. So it needs to have a. But see is an interesting word, but also it's saying that it must be connected to the core. Now that's suggesting that it's not a matter of powering the altar. It's a matter of it being able to communicate with the core, which is presumably all the tombs in the rooted ziggurat. Yeah, I've got a word here that I couldn't translate. I'll do one more go at that. Coaxed. Hey, that makes more sense. Good. Still haven't read any of this page, although I know it's probably going to have some good lore on it. But I'm not going to try to read it right now. This is going to be cutting stream soon. Oh, this was a good page. Many have sought the secrets of this world, drawn by the great power and other secret legends. What? Why did... Touchscreens are not always reliable. Ugh. Case in point. Many have sought the secrets of this world, drawn by the great power and other secret legends. The great power being the power to defy death, presumably. The librarian has learned much, including powerful sorceries. He makes his home high above the clouds, waiting for foolish rune seekers to bring him more pages. Now that's really interesting because that was the first reference to the pages of the manual in the manual that I've read. Although powerful, his tragedy is his belief that the Holy Cross resides in the cathedral. He will never visit the far shore. Now, we've learned from page 44. Much is hidden in this world, bound behind the power of the Holy Cross, which made me realise that the Holy Cross is the directional pad. Boss of the Scavengers, who I was misgendering all last stream. She's the queen apparently. Will stop at nothing to obtain the Questagon. Why she wants it, I don't know, because we don't know of any use for the Questagons except... Yes, thank you, Windows. We don't know of any uses for the Questagon except opening the Shadow Oubliette. Cavity that was very interesting lore. Exposed fossil that has dented a patch of local truth out of the canonical plane. That was a very strange sentence which I questioned repeatedly, but I'm fairly certain that is what it says. Implying that they kind of have they kind of have a gravity to them, which can, how to put this, that they sort of way down on the plane and expose it to a different plane of reality. Maybe, I don't know exactly. Anyway, but it's pointing at, I believe, one of the tombs that was being... They say exposed fossil. There's a fossil, what they call it elsewhere, called it fossils of self, annealed visions of the future. It's interesting, they say annealed visions of the future, so they're presumably distinct from echoes of self. Fossils of self are something else. Entombed, in this case it's no longer entombed because they've broken the tomb. Yeah, strange things happen when you expose the fossils. I don't know what the difference is between a fossil of self and an echo of self yet, and I'm sort of suspecting that the fossils of self are actually made from the air, and possibly that's why the air is kept imprisoned in the Shadow Oubliette. I was initially thinking that they were from members of the fallen great civilization, but I don't think that makes sense, and furthermore they all look the same. At least they seem to look the same. Makes me think that they're fossils of the air, specifically. And it was an ongoing production line. And they did seek power in the far shore. And it's not a poison as such. And again, it refers to HP as your will to go on, so it's not exactly damaging your health. It's damaging your mind. On the far shore page, we have the Shadow Oubliette. Written in this circle is, a key is no mere toy, like we find in the Sealed Temple. This is apparently, the sword is apparently Sword of the Air. This is referred to in the Great Library. It's referred to as the stolen device, and curiously, the beach is referred to as Ruin Seeker's Arrival. Now, it seems an interesting way to name a place. Don't know what they mean by prove to those who gave of their core that you know of it deeply. I understand the know of it deeply part, but I don't understand those who gave of their core. That is what it says. That is what it says. Don't know about the gift from the fairies. Don't know if there's more to the monolith than just entering the pattern on it. There may be. I said that there's another monolith. There's the broken monolith that I have to work out the pieces of. That will take a little while. On the ending's first ending page, we have take your rightful place, extinguish the beacon's last spark, and become a fresh martyr. Courage that is untempered by kindness risks eating itself forever. Well, we don't. Obviously, becoming the next heir is a bad ending, obviously. Apparently the fairies might give up a treasure when a certain number are gathered, rather than all of them. So possibly. Wait a minute, is this checking them off for me? I assumed that was whoever made the notes that had checked some of them off. Is this correct? Does this match my notes? It does? Okay, apparently this automatically checks off the ones that you found. Huh. Not expect that kindness. Thinking about that, okay, since I mentioned the previous owner of the manual, it's probably the current heir, isn't it? It's probably the current heir. So every note that's been written in this was written by the heir that we see in the Shadow Oubliette. Probably. Right, I'd like the Aura's Gem card. That's apparently parry time up. We've got the we do not, as far as I know, have the letter, which we can immerse in water for 60 seconds, and that was the end of translations from the manual. I guess since I'm at the end of translations, I'll also mention something else I've been considering. As the manual does call the current Ruin Seeker Tiny One, and in reality we are very small. We seem to be much smaller than everyone else we've seen who looks to be vaguely the same species. And I'm wondering whether the current Ruin Seeker is literally a child. And if so, Why indeed are they on this quest? They would not be, at that age, why would they be seeking the power to defy death? Not for themselves, I would think. Are they seeking the power to defy death? Maybe they have a relation to the previous Ruin Seeker. The previous Ruin Seeker actually, let me just actually walk up to the current heir was the previous Ruin Seeker, as I understand it. Actually go to the heir currently. Yeah, go to the heir right now. The heir has always seemed actually quite affectionate towards the current Rune Seeker, and I'm just wondering if this much larger fox lady, I'm wondering if the heir is the Rune Seeker's mother. And that's why we're here. I don't have anything in particular to back that up, but seems possible. The Rune Seeker does have a number of very childlike mannerisms, as well as being very small. See all these little motions that the Rune Seeker does. They all, I mean, the swings look fairly polished. That very exaggerated parry, like swinging it with all his weight. I don't know. I think that the Rune Seeker's a child and might be the child of the current heir, and is here free his mother. Maybe. Anyway, this was basically a no gameplay stream. Actually, I'm going to just go back into the Far Shore for a moment, because there was that one note suggesting that there's a secret passage in the Far Shore, and while I think that it was meant to be off in this direction, I can't find anything there, so I'm just going to walk around the edges briefly before I forget about it. Well, if there is a secret passage, we don't seem to be able to access it yet. Okay, that will do for now. But I'm going to briefly show something that makes me very much want to have a proper session, because I went to check the in-game time on my file between sessions. I wanted to know how well it was tracking real time. I knew that it would be a bit longer than the streams, because I have loaded up the game to take some screenshots of manual pages, partly for something I haven't used yet. Whoops, that's that one. Save that one as well. I have this overworld map here so that I can draw on it. Because I think I'm going to have to note where the forks are, if nothing else. Anyway, I went to check the in-game time on my file, and I don't have a second file. I certainly do not have a second file with 1,000 hours, or rather a maxed out timer, a ridiculous amount of money, less pages than I have, and maxed out stats. I presume 8's maxed out, since it's 8 in everything. So, yes, I don't know when this appeared, but my best guess is when I got the hourglass, because that is one of the items on that list, and I have looked in this menu before, although I have certainly not looked between every session, and I only got the hourglass last session, and of course the hourglass is very much a time-related item. So don't know exactly what this is going to do, but my guess is that this is going to be the heirs file, rather the previous Ruin Seekers file, the heroes file, if you will. So that's going to be interesting next time. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know what's going to happen when I load it. I don't know if it will even let me load it. It might just say the data's corrupted. But yes, I don't know if I'll be able to stream this weekend. Basically, my plans may have gone awry if I do manage to stream. But I'm quite anxious to stream that, and therefore might end up loading that file during a weekday stream. For now, I've managed to read most of the manual. I'm quite happy with that. So until next time, goodbye.